know what? I want to address some comments that you said because you said condolences in advance.
Yep.
He's the modern day Black Hulk. He's not used to getting beat down.
That's right.
Welcome to the beatdown.
Well, let me tell you, let me elaborate. First of all, obviously, I wasn't talking about physically. I got no shot. I got no shot. I mean, let's get that out the way right now. Let's get that out the way right now. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get that out the way right now. I was not talking about physically. I got no shot whatsoever. But you know, I've seen you debate quite often.
Yeah.
And
I'm good at this thing. I'm lift-sparring champ.
You could do your thing, but you know, you ain't never been up against me. You see, it's a little different going up against me. You see, what happens is you got people that are trying to win the debate to be right.
Yeah.
False. It's about your perspective up against mine. And who can convince the audience their perspective is better than the next. That's what it's about. You see, a lot of times it's a mistake to argue with Shannon Sharpe about the facts of football. You don't do that. Not if you didn't play.
Right.
Oh, no. Oh, please, you got no shot. But you can go like this. You know something? It's really nice. I heard what you said. But you see, you said this 2 weeks ago. That's not consistent with what I just heard. I mean, you saw this game right now. Now, I'm not you, but damn it, I got 2 eyes.
Right.
I saw that. Are you telling me what I saw was a lie? Really? You're sure about that? Well, didn't you say this a year ago? You see, these are the kind of things, like, you obviously, you love yourself some LeBron James.
Yeah. You know they're going to happen. He to go. He to go.
He's not.
Say it with me.
He's not.
He to go.
He's not. I just got off the phone with MJ last night just to remind him.
You should have hung up on him.
I hung up on MJ.
Yeah. Say the go.
The blasphemy coming out of your mouth right now. Okay, it's okay. You can believe that. You can believe that.
The man still going to wrong 21. But we'll do. I'm sure. You know what?
Right.
The first LeBron topic don't need to be nobody. Here's what's gonna
hurt you. Here's what's gonna hurt you. Because you see, when you talking like that, people are like, but that. No, I'm gonna sit back and let you talk. And then I'm gonna say, you finished? Are you finished? You sure?
No.
And then you're gonna be like, nah. And I'm gonna say, you gotta wait now, because I waited. Here I come. And you're gonna have to deal with the tsunami that I'm gonna bring, I'm gonna rain down upon you when it comes, especially to that subject. Especially to that subject. And that's where you're gonna hurt yourself. Listen, LeBron, I got this man. The game was started in 1947. I got LeBron James, the thousands of players that have played in the NBA. I got him number 2 all time.
Yeah.
You got people walking around like that's disrespect.
It is.
I got him. See, that's emotion. That's emotion right there. That's emotion right there. Listen, let me tell you something right now. I personally believe a legitimate argument could be made that I'm sitting in front of the greatest tight end in the history of football. Some people bring in Gronk, Tony Gonzalez, other players, whatever, Travis Kelce, of course.
Gates,
all this stuff. But you in the conversation, you understand? And you know, because your brethren, I mean, they give you mad love and respect, right? I can say that. But my point to you is that if somebody said you weren't number 1, you don't feel insulted.
No.
So why you got to be insulted about LeBron?
Because
that's emotion.
No,
that's
no emotion.
That's emotion.
But it goes. See,
that's emotion.
You told me the storm was coming.
Right.
See, your storm happened for 9 years, then took 2 years off.
Right.
And it happened for 3 years and took another 3 years off.
That's right.
And then it kind of just was like drizzling.
Right.
My storm been going for 21 years raining.
Right. You could say that, and my retort to that would be 6 NBA Finals losses.
So they only.
Hold on. It's 6 final losses. 6 finals losses.
Let me ask you a question.
6.
I just want you to tell me one thing, and we're gonna debate this.
Sure.
Tell me the team that he faced that was the 2017 or the 2018 Golden State Warriors.
What do you mean? I don't understand your question.
Michael Jordan. Tell me the team.
You talking about Michael Jordan?
I want you to tell me the team that Michael Jordan faced that was the equivalent of the 17 and 18.
No one. Can I respond to that?
Sure.
Can I tell you why? No one. Do you know why? Because none of them had Jordan.
No.
That's exactly why.
Okay, let me ask you why.
See, that's the ultimate equalizer or usurper. Pick whichever one you want to pick. Do you understand that Jordan is 6-0 in NBA Finals?
Yes.
Do you understand that Jordan was MVP all 6 NBA Finals?
Yes.
Do you understand that Jordan never even allowed a final series to go 7 games? You understand that? It never went 7 games.
I also know he didn't start going to the finals because Larry Bird back went out.
Excuse me. 10-time NBA scoring champion. 9-time all defensive first team. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So in other words, It was LeBron on both sides of the ball. Was he that dominant?
Oh, he was the better, but you know he should have won it. You know he should have won.
Are you kidding me?
Stephen A.
Are you kidding
Stephen
me?
A. Give me this.
Okay.
You know good and well LeBron James should have one Defensive Player of the Year. How does Marc Gasol, who's a second-team All-Defensive Player, be Defensive Player of the Year?
I agree with that. But the flip side to it is that as we watched LeBron James, even with his greatness at one point in time as a defensive player, we never looked at him and said, "Oh my God, that's that dude defensively."
Yeah.
You had now LeBron is universally respected and revered. MJ was feared. You know the difference. You know the difference because there are people who have feared you. You know the difference better than me. You know the difference between reverence and fear.
Look.
You know this.
You like John Wick. I like James Bond.
He's all right. Hold on.
John Bond.
Can I have James Bond? I prefer James Bond. I prefer James Bond. You can be John Wick.
Okay.
I prefer James Bond.
John Wick shot up the whole place, kill everybody.
Okay.
James Bond killed a few people, but got the ladies. They do the same thing.
That's right. Remember when Halle Berry was walking out
What
the
else
ocean?
come up out that
when
water?
he was walking out the ocean and
Yeah.
he said, "Magnificent view." Remember that?
I remember that.
The smoke. And that was, that stuff is stuff like Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
But Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Of course, Sean Connery,
yeah.
the man, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to say the versatility of James Bond is where
The
it comes
versatility
in,
of Go
and
James.
you could say that, but at the
Could
end of
guard
the day,
1 through 5. You seen him do it.
I'm not denying that.
Shut down Tony Park on one
I'm
end.
not
In the
gonna-
last 5 minutes, say, I got Timmy D.
I also saw him get checked when Jason Terry was guarding him in the post in his finals against Dallas. You going to deny that?
No.
Okay then.
So
Let me ask you a question. Has there ever been a time when Michael Jordan showed up in an NBA Finals and you literally looked at him and said, "Yo, he ain't show up"?
He didn't even play nobody.
Come on.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to do it like this here.
Sure.
Tell me the guy that he faced that was the equivalent of Kevin Durant in the NBA Finals.
Michael Jordan. Well, I wouldn't
Or
say
Steph Curry.
I wouldn't say the equivalent of Kevin Durant, but let's go down the list. He beat Magic for his first title.
Magic was 73.
Okay, I find you. I'm going down the list. Going down the list. I didn't hear you say that when Magic was here, but we'll talk about that.
Magic
we'll talk about that
you
later.
know Magic.
You didn't say that when Magic was here.
But
You
here,
didn't tell him that.
The man
but it's
that
okay.
gone to nine finals in 10 years.
I feel you on that. And by the way, he took Vlade Divac and those guys.
Yes.
It wasn't Kareem and Worthy and them. I got
But you saw what he did to Jordan in the first game, right?
Allow me.
Put a triple-double on him. They had to put Scottie Pippen on it.
That's cool.
Okay, I ain't gonna say he backed him down.
Back to that.
Made it look like Kareem and Caldwell Jones. Okay, go ahead.
That's fair. Magic Johnson in the first title. Clyde Drexler and the crew the second title. Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson, don't ignore that. Dan Marley and them the third
That
title.
was good
Okay,
team.
okay. Peyton, the glove with Sean Kemp before he became
That's
Sean
one
Clark.
Hall of Famer.
And then also you've got Karl Malone, John Stockton.
Yes.
And you have an NBA game that was considerably tougher at that particular moment in time than today's NBA game is in terms of physicality and what's allowed.
Yes.
So you can appreciate this.
Yes.
You can appreciate that.
But see,
when you can put your forearm on people, when you can hand check them, when you can do a lot of things you can't do now. Right now you get called for passing gas.
True, you will. But
It's a different game now.
But here's the thing, Stephen A.
Okay.
What you and the old school guard have equated physicality with talent and skill. The guys in today's game are more skilled.
I totally agree with that.
Okay.
I totally agree with that. But you would know this better than me because you were an all-world player. Even though the game of the NFL has evolved significantly, you know good and damn well that if you were playing in this time, you would have adapted.
Yes.
You played in that time, you adapted.
Yeah.
The game in the 60s and 70s, you would have adapted to those times.
Of course.
So what I'm trying to say to you is this. Michael Jordan was what he needed to be. If he was playing today, he would be what he needed to be in order to be successful today.
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say. When you see greatness on that level, you have to concede that that's the case.
But see, all they asked Michael to do was to cook. LeBron had to cook, he had to clean, he had to wait tables, he had to take orders.
Well, you could say that, but what I'm saying is if the brother's doing it on both sides of the floor, then obviously he's doing more than one thing.
He's doing that too. But
why is he doing more than one thing?
How many guys you know that are top 5 scorers and top 5 assists?
How about this? How about when Shaquille O'Neal with Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, 3D, Dennis Scott, and those boys were in Orlando, right?
Yeah.
How about the fact that they couldn't even get the ball past half court because Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan had them on lock and key?
Yeah, with Ron Harper.
Full court press. We ain't never seen LeBron do that. We never see LeBron do that.
LeBron do that.
You know, stop it. He never did it.
You remember when D?
He never did it.
You remember when D
Stop
Rose
it.
was the MVP?
Stop it.
Y'all voted D Rose MVP. What he do to D Rose in the playoffs?
Excuse me. D Rose, what kind of team did he have? You couldn't tell me Joakim Noah and those boys was a supporting
There was
cast?
a number. They did enough to get the #1 seed.
So
And you
what?
didn't say nothing.
So what?
You voted him MVP. That's why I called LeBron and told him.
I voted him MVP and still picked Miami to win that series. I knew they weren't going to beat Miami in the best of 7.
Yeah.
Playoffs are different.
Yeah.
All right? But that don't mean LeBron deserved the MVP. And oh, by the way, I don't even knock LeBron James for not getting the MVP because when you're that great, you're not going to put all your efforts in over 82 games. You're playing for April, May, and June. So this entirely plausible. I'm very fair to LeBron James. You dial it back.
Sometimes.
Most times. Actually, I'd say all. It's just that I call it like I see it. I'm not emotional like you.
No, you're emotional. I saw you. I've been doing my homework on you. Yeah, you know what? I got a call today from one Michael Jordan. He rolled up on me in a black SUV and rolled the window down.
That's true. He
Yeah.
did. That was scary. I thought he was going to shoot. I thought it was a drive-by. It was in Denver. I thought it was a damn drive-by. It scared the living hell out of me. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's an absolutely true story. But at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is that LeBron is phenomenal. He's great. We should throw no shade on him. One of the greatest ever. Top 3.
I didn't see you saying one of. It's B.
First of all,
TH.
he will never be greater than Jordan to me. But more importantly, let's go to Kareem. 19-time All-Star,
I bet.
6-time league MVP, champion on a high school level.
They don't
Kyle
get Kareem
Memorial,
his credit.
Champion
You know they
at
don't get Kareem
UCLA,
his credit, though.
champion in the NBA. Okay,
6 times.
Good Lord have mercy.
Six MVPs.
All-time leading scorer before LeBron surpassed him. All of that stuff happened. I'm just saying, come on now. The resume is better, but I still don't believe he was the player that LeBron James is.
Yeah.
All right? But what I hold, and I'll say this to you, I'll tell you something that I very rarely said. If you took LeBron James' career from 2012 to now, and that was his history, from his first title to what he is now, and you wanted to make an argument against Jordan, I'm listening. The problem is we don't get to ignore those first 7 or 8 years where there were a couple of occasions where one, he was accused of quitting, and I don't believe that, by the way.
No,
I don't believe
they
that.
accused Noah of drunkenness.
No. I'm talking about his
God still gave him the art.
I got you, but I feel you. But it's true. But it's still accused of drunkenness.
Oh.
But the point is,
Accusations ain't facts, Stephen A.
No. Against Boston, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuff going on with LeBron that's none of our business. That people they were totally unfair to him, including his damn teammates.
Yeah.
But that's a different story for another day. I never held that against him.
Right.
But when you got 4 games against the Dallas Mavericks in which people looked at you and said, choke.
If you say that, you know what?
You cannot get past that.
I can't argue out that one. I can't argue out of that one.
And that to me sealed the deal about the MJ LeBron comparison.
So what if he were to win a title this year?
Don't matter.
At 39 years of age.
So that don't erase Jordan.
See, there you go. See, that's the argument that people have when I was talking about Tom Brady not playing well. I'm not trying to take away what Jordan's accomplished.
I agree.
He got those rings.
Right.
He got 6 Finals MVPs.
Right.
He has 6 championships. He has 5 regular season MVPs.
Correct.
If LeBron gets another title, Stephen A., I'm not going to erase what Jordan did, but he already here for me.
Okay.
All he doing is just.
But what I'm saying to you is I already talked about the Dallas thing.
Yeah.
And I talked about moments which you can appreciate. What I'm trying to say to you is that when you are that dude,
right,
that doesn't happen to you often. That happened to Magic when they called him tragic because he
Yeah,
had the turnover against
84.
Dennis Johnson, 84, and all
Yeah.
that stuff. We get all of that. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? But for the most part, that doesn't happen. And this is the kind of thing that you also have to pay attention to as well. Not only do you not get to say that about Jordan, but when you look at LeBron, think about this. You want me to tell you what I hold against him just as much as I held against the Dallas performance?
What?
The following year with the All-Star game. You got the ball in your hands. It's an exhibition.
Oh, he passed
It's an
it.
exhibition. It doesn't count.
Right.
It's all in fun.
Right.
Kobe claps his hand, God rest his soul.
So
and
come
he's
on
like,
with it.
yo, let's come on with it. You got D-Wade on the court. You got Melo in the corner.
Yeah.
And he threw the pass. And all 3 of them, along with Kobe, descended on LeBron and said, yo, what's up? What you doing? Because they knew he was psyched out. He was messed up. And what I'm saying to you is that Kobe wasn't like that. MJ wasn't like that. D-Wade wasn't like that. In his first NBA Finals appearance, they down 0-2 to Dallas. D-Wade goes berserk, averages 37 in the last 4 games.
Right.
I'm just saying it's stuff like that It's not that you look at LeBron and you diminish him. It's just that you can't elevate him above somebody like MJ when I got that evidence to support my argument. That's all. And that's why I got him number 2 all time. God strike me down. I mean, my Lord, what an insult. The number 2 all time in the history of the game, and it's an insult. Only you and Rich Paul and people like that feel that way. Most of us sane individuals know better.
No.